It's High Priestess Maven. I hope everyone is doing well. I am on Wednesday. It is Wednesday, and yes, the King James Dæmonologie Shenanigans marathon has began officially. And as I have on my little shirt, let the shenanigans begin. I have mixed emotions, in all honesty. You know, I set out to do this work, and it was for the purpose of learning information and knowledge about the book I've been studying all of my life, and those around me have been studying. But I realized that once I got deeper into it, it is more than meets the eye. Because honestly, this book right here, reading that along with it, the Sibyls, the first prophetesses of Mami Wata. Okay. The Theft of African Prophecy by the Catholic Church. Mama Azogbe, Vivian Hunter, Hengru, MED, Chief Huno Amagonse. Okay. Y'all can see I marked it up. It's sobering. Very sobering. As I head over to the Maven Studios for recording purposes. This book has completely changed my life. So I'm not going to get too deep into it because I want to leave this marathon as is, but I will say this. We're going to have some discussions and conversations, some serious ones, because it's real. It's real. The things I've learned about people like me who are spiritists, essentially we've been taken away from our common spirituality and forced, and I do mean forced, to worship some random man as women for centuries, and it's not good. It's not good. I really feel like what I've uncovered, the things that I'm sharing, is very beneficial to me, and I hope it is to you as well. But I realize I want this to be something where I'm bringing people along with me and having discussions. So as I go over to the studio and I start uncovering the shenanigans of this king that we know as King James and the work that he put out, we're basically going to be going over his book that the work that he did just before he started the what I call the Bible Project. And what I think is really interesting is that he had people on this project that were not theologians. They were actually occultists. And I would ask myself while I was researching all of this for a number of years now, why did he have occultists helping him? Well, some of them were occultists. It was a team of almost a little over 40 people. Occultists, numerologists, linguists. Why did he have occultists though? But when I get into sharing the work that he did just before, which is called King James Dæmonologie Shenanigans, in my work that I'm doing, but his actual book is called Dæmonologie, in form of a dialogue, divided into 3 books. So what I realized is that the work that was done just prior to the Bible Project, I call it, was done so that he could create this mass I want to say, group of people that would work to eliminate who he called witches. And then I find out later on that many of them, millions of them, I'm going to say millions, were part of the Sibyl line, bloodline. Many women like myself, who are spiritualists, spiritists, prophetesses, priestesses, mommies, mammies, madams, and they just sought to eliminate us because we practice our spirituality of our ancestors, which is mostly based in nature. So, yes, nature. So this is something that has been sobering for me. And as I continue to work through this, I'm going to work with y'all. I'm taking people along with me on this ride because it's been a challenge. You know, I've been a bibliomancer for quite some time, and connecting the dots meant a lot to me. It meant so much to me. Between this and all of the knowledge that I have surrounding this ancient text of the papyri, I don't like to just say the Bible, because I know now that there was the Mami Wata Sibyls who were the authors of much of this version, this King James version. So he switched a lot of things. And that's what we're going to be delving into. So I'm taking y'all along with me. I want to make this a vlog, a video log of this experience, because I need some folks with me. I've been working tirelessly to bring this to y'all. And I just need y'all to be along with me. Those who will, whosoever will, let them come. And I just want the culture, because I do work for the culture. Definitely. It's about the culture, for the culture, by the culture. And y'all know what culture I'm talking about. So here I go, going over to the studio, y'all. So here comes the marathon. Let's begin.